How do wildlife rehabilitation permit requirements vary by species? Wildlife rehabilitation is a fascinating field where caring for wild animals requires more than just love for animals. It's a regulated activity, and the rules change depending on what species you want to work with. If you're thinking about a career in wildlife care, knowing these differences is key to doing things the right way. Let's start with migratory birds. These birds, like songbirds, waterfowl, and raptors, are protected by federal laws in the United States and Canada. To rehabilitate them, you need a federal permit from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service or the Canadian Wildlife Service. These permits requiring proof of training, proper facilities, and experience. You might also need to pass a state or provincial exam or course. Endangered and threatened species are a different story. These animals are protected under laws like the Endangered Species Act in the United States. To work with them, you usually need a special federal permit. The application process is stricter, and you must show you have advanced skills and knowledge about these species. Not everyone can care for endangered animals. These permits are often reserved for experienced rehabilitators with specific training. Marine mammals such as seals, sea lions, and whales are also federally protected. In the United States, you need a permit from the National Marine Fisheries Service. In Canada, permits come from the Department of Fisheries and Oceans. These permits are separate from those for birds or land animals and often involve working with specialized facilities and teams. For most other animals like squirrels, rabbits, turtles, or frogs, permits are issued by state or provincial agencies. Requirements can vary a lot. Some places have different levels of permits based on your experience. For example, you might start as an apprentice, working under supervision, and then move up as you gain skills. Some states also requiring you to pass a training course or exam. Facility inspections are common to ensure you can provide proper care. Certain species have extra rules. For example, in some states, you can't rehabilitate animals like black bears or coyotes without additional permits or qualifications. There are also rules about how long you can keep an animal, what medical care you can give, and when you must transfer animals to more experienced rehabilitators or veterinarians. If you want to become a wildlife rehabilitator, start by learning which species interest you most and what permits are needed in your area. Contact your local wildlife agency for the most accurate info. Volunteering at a rehab center is a great way to gain experience and see the permit process firsthand. Many centers offer mentorship, and some states requiring you to work under a licensed rehabilitator before you can get your own permit. Remember, these rules are in place to protect both the animals and the people caring for them. Proper permits make sure rehabilitators have the skills and resources needed to give wild animals the best chance at recovery and releases. If you're interested in animal care jobs, wildlife rehabilitation offers a hands-on way to work with wild animals, but it also means following the law and continuing your education. In short, wildlife rehabilitation permit requirements are different depending on the species, how protected they are, and where you live. Knowing these differences is an important step toward building a career in this rewarding field.